Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to our next live stream. So, how's it going? Good? Okay. Oh. As promised, live streams are back. But as mentioned earlier, there's going to be some new changes. And I may have realized that this is probably the most amount of videos I've ever posted in a single year. Just for the record, there are only, I've got only 6 more left, and then I'm done. This upcoming year will be slightly different. So, for the New Year's resolution, I will be creating the videos before I post them. Of course, that is a strategic move. So, I will be, okay, so, to avoid confusion, I'm gonna let you know that I am going to be working on the projects themselves straight before I post them. It's gonna take a long time, so once I finish up with these old actually I don't know, these videos, then I will get back to actually I don't know why I'm doing this. So yeah. Actually, yeah. So I'll work on one video at a time. Just just to clear up the confusion. Anyway, to celebrate this strategic move for the New Year's resolution, and I hope you were properly entertained throughout this year. I'll be honest, while this decade's been horrible, I'm glad I was able to put out some entertainment. Especially since the crisis I'm going through right now in my life. Not that you won't understand or anything, no offense, but, you know. Anyway, let's draw a character. Now, once I'm done with this character, he or she, I don't know, they will make upcoming appearances and future videos. So, manage your expectations because this is gonna be one wild ride. And I do this first, to indicate the shoulders. And sometimes I like to do this to indicate the arms and I did this one first to indicate the head, and then these to indicate the torso. This will indicate the hands. Now we're doing the legs. So, here's a little story of what's been going on throughout the year. So, basically, I posted, or rather, premiered 2 videos per day for 2 days, and then I was off for 2 days. That was the New Year's resolution. However, as you may remember, earlier this year, my computer had problems when it locked me out. I don't know if it was intentional, but I couldn't be. I wasn't able to get onto my normal schedule throughout the year, which kind of made me upset because I was still working on a huge project. Eventually, I was forced to erase the Mac and start over. Thankfully, a lot of stuff was still findable, but when I uh, erased it again, it was because of shorter. What was that word? Oh, yeah, hey, Judas. It had shorter memory stuff. So, but then my hard drive stopped working for whatever reason, which was a problem because I had some stuff that I needed to be as part of my project. And then I created Mystery Canyon. There you go. It is of course. So, Mystery Canyon is a new subsidiary here on this channel, and it is the sibling to Bitten Film Unlimited, which, while we're on the subject, will be celebrating 10 years next year. So, in celebration of the 10-year anniversary, I will let you know that there will be some big changes coming. It is going to start producing theatrical films soon. That's a promise. The only thing is, I don't know when. So, I'll update you on that, okay? Now let's just draw these curves to indicate the eyes. Mystery Canyon's first production was Dark Shrine, the Minecraft video that you've probably seen. I don't know what I was thinking when I came up with it. I don't know. But for several months, I was working on a lot of Minecraft videos and stuff like that because I just wanted to fulfill my schedule. That was the whole purpose of all those Minecraft videos. Just fill in the schedule. And also those ship sailing videos that you kept seeing. That was part of the move, but you know. I think I've done plenty in one channel, but I might do more if requested. However, not all requests will be taken, so manage your expectations. As I recall, Fox suffers from budget concerns, and this year marked their 90th anniversary, which I'm very happy for because they have produced a huge variety of amazing films. You may know them for producing the X-Men movies and Maze Runner. Actually, while we're on the subject, I just started watching the Maze Runner movies not too long ago, and they're pretty good. I actually really enjoy them. And then well, actually, they are also well known for producing the iconic action classic Die Hard. Now, I know it's been debated over whether or not it's a holiday movie just because it's set during the holidays, but yeah, and it's led to arguments and stuff like that, which is kind of I will admit kind of messed up, but I don't know if Fox knows about the arguments. They probably might, but I don't know. Here's a bit of irony. Die Hard actually came out in July of 1988. 1988. Sorry. Seems Captain Pancakes is doing his own strategic eating habits. There are currently no eyelashes on here. This indicates, well, by the chin, the jaw posture, that it is a male. So, yes, it will be a male character. And when I create my own characters, I like to give them original names that I don't know. I don't know why. It's just a tradition. Maybe. However, sometimes I will kind of blend actual names together. It's I guess that's some form of blending with originality. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. Sorry about the chatter noise. It seems Captain Pancakes and Judas are just they're enjoying themselves in there. You know, it's funny. Like every video that you have seen that has been posted by my channel this year, they have all been premiered. So in total, that means we've got like 6 more to do before the year ends. I think I hear Roscoe back there. Hey, buddy. Oh, Roscoe, poor thing. And then for October, I did a little a tradition called Spook Month. As you recall, Annoying Orange has a similar thing on his channel. He calls this tradition Shocktober, which makes sense because you know. And I'm also sorry about Mystery Canyon. His logo being similar to Fox. It was off of inspiration, and I'd like to apologize. So, as a result of the similarity, Mystery Canyon's productions will not be labeled for monetization. In compliance with copyright law. That's why I don't monetize certain videos on here, just simply to respect copyright. Hey, Captain Pancakes just chirped. No! You alert over there? He's just eating seeds back there. I don't know what. I know this is unprofessional of me to have noise back there, but I don't know. At this moment, I am drawing the fingers. Oh, okay. Sorry about the neck thing, the other shoulder. I don't know what I was thinking. And I will admit, it takes long to make these characters because the arms can be a bit complicated to draw. Come to think of it, sometimes the whole body can be hard to draw, but you know. And there we go. Oh, sorry, that was my chair. Also, yeah, I got a new bed. So, yeah. I guess this is taking things back to the way they were at the start of the year, but you know, maybe. Okay, that was a brilliant strategic move. What's going on? I don't know if it's nice in your area or weather-wise conditions and stuff like that. I don't know, but may have noticed that I'm doing this stream because the days are finally getting longer again. So that's why I was off of streaming for like 6 months at Advantage because I've decided that I would only do live streams on Friday mornings during the extending days. So, I mean, now that we're back on the extending days, you can finally say it makes sense. I've been noticing that I've been giving my male characters a very similar hairstyle, which is kind of like a one-to-one advantage. But here we go. This male character is starting to look pretty good. In fact, while I may not consider myself the best artist, it's starting to get in there very nicely. So I have a question to ask you. Have you ever had that feeling where you are when you have dreams, these new characters start coming up from upcoming movies and stuff like that, and you kind of get the idea to draw them? Sorry, that was Judas. Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. Yeah, a lot of my characters tend to that wear short sleeves wear most of the time. However, there are certain times where they will wear hoodies. If you're wondering about the clutter back there, it's my birds. All right, just just next time you should know that that's just my birds just making noises. That's okay. It's starting to come together pretty nicely, actually. Do the shoes. Now that's masculine for me, for you. Oh, Roscoe. Oh, Roscoe, hey, buddy. It's okay. Poor thing. He just wants to interact. Poor puppy. Well, he's not even a puppy anymore. He's getting old. Sadly. This is just a way for me to create eye color. There we go. Here we go. Look at this. Look at that. Our new character is starting to take form. Roscoe. Poor puppy. Oh, oops. I did it again. By the way, if Fox ever sees my channel, I would like to let them know I'm sorry for their usage. And congratulations on 90 years. Must have been a lot of hard work to put your films together. And of course, budget concerns. No offense, but I know. I advise you to go easy on them because of their budget concerns and stuff like that. There is no reason to make fun of anyone. And I am going to say it again. If your company suffers from budget concerns, I respect that. Roscoe and Bing are probably gonna go outside. I don't know why, but every time I say that in front of the dogs, they just go hyper crazy. Alright, so that's our next male character here. How does he look? Let's go to chat and... I don't know. A lot to take in. I'll give him a proper name. Let's name him... What's going on down there? Okay, name time. Let's see. Oh, I got one. Here we go, Ronathan. A very unusual name. You sounds similar to Jonathan. As I said before, I came up with original character names when I create my characters. So, yeah, there we go. Let's move on. Let's see. Here. Minecraft. Also, yeah. Did any of you see the new SpongeBob movie? Just curious. I was only asking because, well, I haven't seen it, but... I was just asking because SpongeBob's on there, so... On Minecraft. Let's explore. This isn't my ship, I just downloaded it. But look at this giant ship. Let's go explore. Okay, look at that. Right now you can only see 3 funnels. It's because this ship is so massive. Oh! Yeah, okay, there's the 4th funnel. I recently explored this ship and I was very amazed by the interiors. This ship is called RMS Heroic. Again, I didn't build this ship. This is a downloadable map from planetminecraft.com, I think it's called. I don't know. Speaking of ships, we need to look back into our plans to visit the Queen Mary again. You ever notice how old-timey ships had those on their upper decks? Yeah, it's, I'm on a boat! You may have noticed that ships back in the day had those on their stern decks. Ships offer very good vacations. Or at least, no, that's how I see things. This ship is huge. Plenty of lifeboats back here. I don't remember if I explored this part of the ship, but... What does that say? Deck chairs. Okay. Crew only. No one's on board, so... Yeah, old-timey ships used to have these. I don't know why they don't build them like this anymore. When Mary had them, I mean, she has one back at her stern, but... That's the stern. You can just barely make out the funnels. Wait, don't do it, Rose. You got too much to live for. And it's night in the game, but not right in my current position. It's like 10:41 at my current time. So. Oh, Captain Pancakes just chirped. Go up to the top decks. This ship is so massive. I don't think I would have been ever able to build a ship this huge. If this ship existed in real life, I would probably have gone aboard. Hey, Captain Pancakes, it's okay, buddy. I think he's chirping because of the music playing. I can't blame him. It's pretty nice music, actually. C418, I think, is the front funnel. 4. Yeah, of course, this ship has 4 funnels, as you can observe. That's pretty much how I designed my ship. Oh, okay, I didn't notice this earlier. It's one of those rescue bots. Modern ships have those nowadays, only they're on the lower decks. And that's a modern requirement for new ships. What is it, Captain Pancakes? There's the bow. Go towards the bow. The ship. For some reason, I have to go towards the... Go inside, but actually this is perfect. Because I just want to show you what's inside the ship. First class entrance. And would you look at that, huh? You would expect to see this on old-timey ocean liners. And this is an old-timey ocean liner. It didn't exist in real life. This is a concept-made White Star Line ship. Westerland actually competed against Cunard, so... Club Heroic. And this looks almost similar to what you would see towards the front of the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary herself is actually a very nice ship to visit. But currently I'm not on board the ship, sadly. However, I did one of my live streams on the ship. My birds are just flapping their feathers. More towards the front. Okay, what does that say? Crew quarters. Just make out the front. Going towards the front side. Captain Pancakes is chirping. Is he hungry? Yeah, I'm the king of the world. Yeah. I mean, this ship is so massive that, like, you know, I wouldn't be able to get over how big she is. If this ship actually existed in real life, I would have probably gone aboard if she retired from ocean liner service and became a hotel. Whoa, 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 Captain Pancakes, chill. Oh. Yeah, boy. There you go. You doing alright? Ah, whoa, whoa. I was just trying to bond with him. You heard that, right? Yeah, he was just chirping. I actually, explored this ship off screen. And I was very amazed by it. Too bad they don't build old-timey ships like this anymore, which is honestly kind of sad. No doubt in my mind, I would probably go aboard this ship in real life. Unless they dismantled her for scrap metal. I don't know why they dismantle ships for scrap metal. Maybe it's because they're showing their age and... I'm just glad that Queen Mary didn't meet the same fate. Honestly, being turned into a hotel worked out fine for her. Alright, so... Oh, I wonder what's back here. Morning is starting. Oh, I heard a cough. Actually, the sun doesn't actually rise, it's just the earth moving on its axis. But I don't want to dismantle your spirits, so... But when I explored this ship, I was kind of amazed by how big she is. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to go down there. It would be nice to climb aboard a ship that looked this good. If you're still watching this, let me know if you agree, because... I've had a thing for ships since I was a kid. mean, this ship is so massive. Like, look at this. Very resemblant of a White Star Line ship. We're gonna go over here to see the ship's nameplate. Oh, that's very, clever. See that? That's pretty clever, the way they put that together. I'm gonna recreate the $1 million shot. And look at those propellers down there. They are massive. Well, that was the recreation of the $1,000 shot. Very nicely done. Props for this. Liverpool. That's where she's stationed at. So, I mean, look at this ship. Let me know if any of you would want to go aboard this ship. I mean, some people I know will probably get seasick, but I do like the thought of traveling aboard a 4-funnel ship. Like, come on, like, you can't deny it. This ship is so massive. But that was a nice cow tools. That was a nice exploration. I think you would agree. Simple. It just comes in my head. Well, the name of the ship was Heroic. It was not an actual White Star Line ship, although it would have been nice if it was. These birds are crazy back there. What are you doing? And I'll be right back because I got a text message. Yeah, that was my chair. Oh, what? Wait, what? Then it was probably B. Captain Pancakes is having the time of his life over there. Again, he's relatively new to the world, so he's very young, so I have to treat him with a lot of respect. What are you looking at, Captain Pancakes? Yeah, okay. But yeah, this year has been very unusual compared to the last year, other years I've been living through in my life. Okay. Since I'm back to live streaming, I just want to let you know that. Oh yeah, I've been watching. A lot of stuff here. But a lot of that stuff that you just saw is copyrighted material, so I can't monetize. But then again, I had no intention of monetizing my stuff that I don't own. So, yeah. Roscoe? Oh, man. It's been interesting, actually. Awkward silence. Apparently. How about we lighten the mood here? Hey, I can hear you coughing down there. I just, sorry you're not feeling well. For those of you who are wondering why Friday is my favorite day of the week, it's because when I was a kid, we started this tradition of movie night, and I kind of I got a bit addicted to it. So I've been like, and pizza movie nights and stuff like that. Yeah, I I've been doing it since I was a kid, and that's why I like Fridays. What is going on down there? Do this. It must be me echoing down there. What is going on right now? Judas! It's okay. Hey, Captain Pancakes. Okay, this is getting a bit weird on my part because I have no idea what's going on. Okay, this is a bit weird. So let's draw another character to pass time. Indicating the head. Indicating the top of the shoulder. That will indicate the shoulder. And that will indicate the torso. Sounds like a fancy word that Italians use. Wait, what? Now this leads directly towards the arms. No, it's just weird that bugs have more limbs than humans or other animals. I mean, crabs could qualify it as such, but you know. Generally, we are all four limbs here. I don't want to question it. It's just maybe that's just how we were created. Stuff like that. Now so that will be indicating the leg. Also, the previous character that I drew, that wasn't in a dream. I just came up with it myself to clear up the confusion. Alright, Captain Pancakes. What you want? You may think I'm in like a rainforest or something. Nope, I'm at home. You know, it just occurred to me. My character's got big arms. Was that the microwave? Or maybe that was the oven. I can never tell. Ugh. What is it, Judas? I heard coughing. Everything alright down there? Yes. Okay, good. Because I wasn't sure. I was only asking out of concern. They're not even looking at the camera. Convenient. Add in the clothing, just so you know. Sometimes it's a bit hard to connect the curves and stuff like that, like this. He's not a baldy. I'll add hair. Now to add the shoes. Judas, what is it? What is it? All right, let's go. Yeah, there we go. I don't normally do military style haircuts like this, but you know. You may have noticed it's noticeable in Full Metal Jacket, which, by the way, is actually a pretty messed up movie. I don't know if it's because Arlie Ermy was in it as Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, but the character alone was actually pretty messed up himself. Here's something you might find interesting. The opening dialogue spoken in Gunnery Sergeant Hartman at the start of the film was actually Arlie Erming's actual dialogue in real life when he was talking to his recruits in boot camp. He was an actual drill sergeant. Before he went on to acting, he was an actual drill sergeant. He wasn't just known for starring in Full Metal Jacket. He was one of the little toys and the miniature toy, the little military man in Toy Story. Notably the first three, actually. And he was also in Seven, which is actually a pretty messed up movie itself. Not because it involves military. Well, actually, no, not far from it. It's because it's focusing more on the 7 deadly sins. And those sins by themselves are kind of messed up. Let's change it up a bit. Yes, this is Black, a black character. And by the way, I do not condone racism. We don't do that here. Hey, Judas. You know, it's not often I draw black characters as I do white. personally, I do respect black people's culture and stuff like that. In fact, I have a lot of favorite black actors like Will Smith, Chris Rock. Who else? The guy who does War Machine in the MCU, Don Cheadle, I believe. I don't know if the X-Men have characters that are black, but I'll have to take that up with Fox. No, wait, Marvel. Fox was acquired, not by Marvel. I guess they're just siblings now. They were partners, but now they're siblings. And when you think about it, they're adoptive siblings. That's crazy. Like they were acquired like literally almost 10 years apart when you think about it. And I don't know about you, but my Fox and Marvel produced outstanding movies together. And I've watched loads of those movies. Seems like Judas has a lot to say back there. And I actually watch a lot of movies that have black characters. Like, one of which is, some of them are historically accurate. Like, Hidden Figures, pretty good movie. Thanks, Fox. And, throughout the year this year, I have watched a pretty upsetting movie about a black person, 12 Years a Slave, which I will admit is very messed up. And I think it's just because it's historically accurate, and I personally don't condone the way they treated them back in the day. That is something I can never and will never condone. So if there are any black people watching this, just know that you're not alone, and I will always be there to support no matter what I. Okay, I think he's looking good. Check it out. Hmm. Oh, and just for the record, Barack Obama was my favorite president. I don't know what it is about him that I like, but all right. Name time. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I heard coughing again. I got an idea. There we go. Andrickson. Pretty nice name, I would say, right? Okay. Oh, and I had to let you know something very important. Yeah, I actually drew this. I will not condone racism here. Judas agrees. I actually do this in support for Holly Bailey because people were outraged that she would be playing Ariel in the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid because she's black, which it really gets on my nerves. When people make fun of people's skin color, we don't do that here. What is it, Judas? Well, I think it's been fun to chill out, so I've got much planned out for next year, so I hope this was entertaining, and I will see you next time. Peace.